Hey everyone, welcome to another deep dive. This time we're going to be looking at
Into the world of Proverbs.
a worldly proverbial almanac.
You got it.
So we're not just talking about like a handful of sayings.
Yeah, no, this is a pretty extensive collection.
Yeah.
What's really cool about it is it's not just random.
Right.
It's like carefully put together to show proverbs from all over the place.
Oh, wow.
And it kind of highlights like those universal truths.
Uh-huh.
You know,
What are things that we all...
the things that we all kind of go through, the shared human experiences.
It's like a global conversation.
Exactly.
That's been happening for who knows how long.
To centuries.
And get this, the almanac was sponsored by a corporation.
Oh, wow.
Quest.
Interesting.
Their whole mission is about preserving cultural wisdom.
So they're putting their money where their mouth is.
I mean, it makes you wonder, like, how is knowledge valued these days?
Right.
Especially by, big companies.
Yeah. It's an interesting angle for sure.
Yeah.
But let's actually dive into the Proverbs themselves.
Okay.
Because the Almanac covers a whole bunch of topics.
Uh-huh.
From love and friendship to courage, wisdom, patience.
It's like a guide to life.
It really is.
Distilled into these little pieces of wisdom.
Exactly.
From all these different cultures.
Okay, I am very curious about how different cultures view love.
Yeah.
Because it's a universal emotion.
It is.
But I bet there's like variations in how it's expressed.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, for example, you'll see that African proverbs often really focus on that enduring nature of like parental love.
Uh-huh.
Whereas Latin American proverbs tend to kind of focus on the bittersweet aspects of love.
Interesting.
Acknowledging both the joy and the sorrow that it can bring.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
So it's like they're offering these different lenses.
Exactly.
To view this very complex emotion.
Yeah.
Yeah, different perspectives on the same thing.
Yeah. Do you have any examples that come to mind?
Yeah, so there's this African proverb that says, a child is a guest in the house, to be loved and to be taught.
Oh, wow.
And it just...
I love that.
It beautifully captures that dual role
of
parents as both caregivers and guides.
It is a constant balancing act.
It is.
I mean, you want to love them, but you also...
You want to give them that structure.
Yeah, you got to give them some rules. And
cool.
What about a Latin American example?
Okay, so there's a saying, el que no arriesga no gana.
Okay.
Which basically means he who does not risk does not win.
Wow.
It suggests that love requires taking chances.
Okay.
Even if it means you might get your heart broken.
That's a little bolder.
It's a bit more...
than the other one.
Yeah, a bit more of a daring perspective.
It's like you can't experience those highs.
Exactly, without the potential for...
Yeah, without the lows.
The lows, yeah.
Okay, so the Almanac also looks at how technology is impacting...
This is a big one.
Both romantic relationships and friendships.
Yeah.
That's something I'm really curious about.
Yeah, because it's kind of a double-edged sword, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Like, technology can help us stay connected, but it can also create distance.
Right.
And the Almanac highlights this with a proverb that says, the eyes are the windows to the soul, but the screen is a wall.
Ooh, I like that.
It makes you think about how genuine connection requires more than just digital interaction.
I feel very seen by that proverb. It's like we're constantly bombarded with all these surface level connections, but are we really?
Are we really building those deep relationships?
Yeah.
It's a good question.
So we've talked about love.
Yeah.
We've talked about friendship.
Uh-huh.
The Almanac also goes into the theme of courage.
Yes.
Yeah.
And if I remember correctly, it even kind of suggests that the concept of courage has evolved over time.
Now, this is where I get really interested because what is true courage?
Right.
Is it about facing physical danger?
Yeah.
Or is it about standing up against injustice?
Moral courage.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a Finnish proverb in here that I think really shines a light on this.
Okay.
It says, courage is not the absence of fear, but the action in the face of fear.
I like that.
So it's not about not being afraid.
Right.
It's about recognizing that fear and choosing to act anyway.
It's like pushing through.
Exactly.
And doing it scared.
Doing it scared.
Yeah.
And that makes me think about how we all have that capacity for courage.
Yeah.
Even in everyday situations.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be these big, grand, heroic acts.
Everyday bravery.
The everyday bravery, exactly. Like what? Simple things.
Yeah.
Showing kindness to a stranger.
Okay.
Speaking up against injustice, even in small ways. Or simply choosing to be honest, even when it's difficult.
Yeah.
All these things can have like a ripple effect, and inspire others.
Yeah.
Contribute to a more courageous world.
I like that.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be a big, grand thing.
Doesn't.
It can just be like these
small acts.
Little acts of courage.
Exactly.
And the almanac.
Oh, and speaking of resilience.
Oh, okay.
You'll find this really fascinating concept of gammon.
Gammon.
Which comes from Japanese culture.
Okay.
And it's kind of this quiet strength, this emphasis on patience and endurance in the face of adversity.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm going to have to
That's a good one.
Think about that one for a minute.
Yeah.
But it makes you think about how we approach these challenges.
Absolutely.
Like, it's not just about overcoming them.
Right.
It's about, like, the strength.
That inner strength
that you build
along the way.
Okay, and that inner strength is often very closely tied to wisdom.
Here we go.
Proverbs is about wisdom.
Which, as you might have guessed, is another major theme.
I love it.
That's explored in this almanac.
I'm ready. What does it say?
So instead of just like giving you a dictionary definition of wisdom, it actually explores how different cultures have interpreted it throughout history.
Interesting.
It's like a tapestry woven from all these different threads, like self-reflection, learning from mentors, and really absorbing the lessons of your experiences.
So it's not just about what you know.
No.
It's how you apply it.
Exactly. It's about applying that knowledge to your life.
Yeah.
And it touches on this really interesting link between mindfulness and wisdom.
Mindfulness, like being present.
Being present and aware.
How does that connect to wisdom?
Well, the almanac suggests that the more mindful we are, the more we can learn from our experiences and make wiser choices.
So it's about slowing down.
Exactly.
Paying attention.
Really taking it all in.
Absorbing those lessons that life is constantly throwing at us.
It's like hitting the pause button on autopilot.
Yes.
And choosing...
being more intentional.
A more intentional path.
Exactly.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. And that brings us to another key theme that's explored in the almanac. Patience. In a world that's constantly telling us, go faster, do more, the almanac really dedicates a whole chapter to this often overlooked virtue of patience.
I feel like that's one I need to work on.
Yeah, me too.
But seriously, what can Proverbs from around the world teach us about being patient?
That's a good question.
Is it really that important in today's world?
Yeah, it's a good question.
Like, everything's so fast-paced these days?
It is. It really makes you think about the inner game, like how we respond to things, not just tolerating them.
What kind of insights do these proverbs offer on how to actually, like, cultivate patience?
There's this proverb from the Philippines that I always liked.
Okay.
It says, if you are impatient, even a short wait is long. If you are patient, even a long wait is short.
So true. Yeah. Like, when I'm anxious, 5 minutes can feel like...
Forever. Yeah.
But if I'm calm and engaged, time flies.
Yeah,
does the almanac offer any tips on, like, shifting that mindset?
Yeah, how to become more patient in those moments when you're feeling anything but.
Exactly.
So there's a proverb from Kenya that advises, little by little, a little becomes a lot.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I like that.
It's a reminder that patience isn't about rushing toward a goal, but it's about that consistent effort over time.
It's like those proverbs about personal growth that we were talking about, like taking those small steps and trusting the process.
Trusting the process.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what other areas of life, you know, that applies to.
Yeah.
It's like...
The almanac dedicates a significant portion to proverbs that are centered around friendship.
Now, this is a topic I can get behind, friendship.
It's the kind of deep, meaningful connections that can enrich our lives in so many ways.
They can be complex, though.
They can be.
What kind of...
Yeah. They're not always easy.
Wisdom do Proverbs offer about how to navigate those?
They definitely highlight the joys of companionship, but they also touch on those challenges.
Right.
Like navigating misunderstandings.
Yeah.
Dealing with jealousy, learning to set those healthy boundaries.
We've all had those moments.
We have, haven't we?
Where things get a little rocky.
It's not always smooth sailing.
It's not always smooth sailing.
And the Proverbs offer guidance on how to build those strong, lasting friendships.
Okay.
Emphasizing qualities like trust, loyalty, and mutual support.
So it's like a roadmap.
It is kind of like a roadmap.
Yeah, for healthy friendships.
Yeah.
Drawing on the wisdom of,
of generations past.
Past generations. I love it.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Do you have any, specific?
Yeah, there's a beautiful one from Spain.
Yeah.
That says, a friend in need is a friend indeed.
Okay. Yeah.
We've all heard that one.
We have.
But the almanac kind of made me think about it.
Yeah.
In a new light, it's not just about being there for someone when they're going through a tough time.
Right.
But recognizing that true friendship is revealed.
Like it's tested.
In those moments of need.
Yeah, in those moments.
Yeah.
You find out who your real friends are.
You do.
Yeah. Okay.
And speaking of tests, there's a Chinese proverb that warns, a friend to all is a friend to none.
Okay.
Makes me think about
social media.
All those social media friends.
Podcast friends.
Are we really connecting?
Right. Are we really connecting?
Or are we just collecting contacts?
Yeah. I've got thousands of friends online.
Right.
But how many of them?
I don't know how many I could actually call.
Right. Exactly.
If I was in trouble.
So it really challenges our modern definition of friendship. Are we sacrificing the depth and quality?
Yeah. Are we going for quantity over quality?
Exactly. Okay. And the almanac seems to suggest that true friendship requires that deeper connection. Yeah. Not just superficial acquaintances.
Right.
It's about shared values, common interests, and that willingness to be vulnerable and support each other through thick and thin.
So it's about quality over quantity.
It is.
When it comes to friendships.
Yeah. A smaller circle of close friends is much more valuable
than, just having tons of acquaintances.
Exactly. The Proverbs also acknowledge that friendships aren't always
not
easy.
Right.
There's an Arabic proverb
that says, forgive your enemy, but remember his name.
Oh, that's a hard-hitting one.
It is a bit more.
I don't know if I would necessarily apply that to friendships, but it's an important reminder that
it is a reminder.
Even in those relationships, there can be hurt.
There can be betrayal.
All
that stuff.
And so it seems to suggest that forgiveness is possible, but it also cautions us to learn from those experiences and protect ourselves from repeated harm.
It's about finding that balance between forgiveness and self-respect.
Exactly.
You can forgive someone, but you don't have to.
You don't have to forget.
Forget what happened.
Or
let it happen again.
Or subject yourself to that.
Right.
Again. Yeah. Boundaries are important. Boundaries are important.
Even in those close friendships.
The almanac also goes into unrequited love.
It does.
That'd be a
bittersweet moment. When you have feelings for someone.
Tough one.
And they don't feel the same way.
Yeah, it can be rough.
Yeah.
What kind of wisdom do these proverbs offer about navigating that heartache?
There's a Japanese proverb that says, even the monkey falls from the tree.
Okay.
It's a way of saying that even the most skilled or confident can experience setbacks and rejection.
So it's normalizing that feeling.
Exactly. It's normalizing it.
Yeah.
It's saying it's a normal part of life.
It happens to everyone.
It does.
It's not a reflection of...
It's not a reflection on you.
Yeah.
It's just...
Of your worth? Or
yeah, it's just sometimes things don't work out.
Okay.
And the almanac really emphasizes that unrequited love doesn't diminish your worth.
That's a comforting thought.
It is.
It's easy to internalize rejection.
It is.
And be like, what's wrong with me?
Yeah, and think you're not good enough. But but this proverb is like, no.
It's not about you.
It's not about you.
It's just a matter of, it's just compatibility.
Compatibility and timing sometimes.
And sometimes those experiences can lead us to
even deeper, more fulfilling connections.
Okay. I love how these proverbs offer these different perspectives on love and friendship.
Yeah. Like giving us a toolkit.
A toolkit.
For navigating those complex emotions.
I like that.
Yeah.
And speaking of complex emotions.
Oh, yes. Almanac.
Courage goes into courage.
Yes. We've already talked about how the concept has kind of evolved over time.
But I'm ready to dive in.
Okay, let's do it.
To these specific proverbs and see how different cultures.
Different approaches.
Yeah.
So one that really stood out to me was from the Philippines.
Okay.
A sharp weapon requires a strong arm.
Okay.
So it's pretty literal interpretation, highlighting that physical strength and skill that's often associated with courage.
Yeah. Like the classic image of like a warrior.
Exactly. Facing danger head on.
But the almanac also acknowledges that courage isn't always.
It's not always about physical
prowess.
Yeah. And you'll find it delves into this concept of moral courage.
Okay.
Which can be even more challenging.
Yeah. I was going to say.
Than physical bravery.
Yeah.
There's an African proverb that states, the coward dies 1,000 deaths, the valiant only one.
Wow.
It suggests that standing up for what's right, even when it's risky, is a form of courage that ultimately leads to a life of greater integrity and fulfillment.
It's like that inner battle.
It is.
Between our fear and our conscience.
Absolutely.
And sometimes the bravest thing we can do is speak up.
Is to speak up.
Yeah.
Even when your voice shakes.
Even when you're scared.
Yeah.
The almanac also highlights.
And it also.
That courage doesn't always have to be. Like these.
Those grand heroic acts.
Yeah, like those big.
The everyday bravery examples.
Everyday bravery.
Yeah.
Do you have any examples from the almanac?
Yeah. So one that comes to mind is a Native American proverb that says, don't judge a man until you've walked a mile in his moccasins.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, it's a call for empathy and understanding.
Yeah.
Which can be a form of courage.
Yeah.
In itself.
Especially these days.
Where
it's so easy to just.
Yeah, to judge and criticize.
Yeah.
Based on those superficial differences.
It takes courage.
It does.
Sure, really.
To step outside your comfort zone.
Yeah.
And try to see the world from another person's perspective.
To choose understanding over judgment.
Yeah.
And that leads us to another major theme.
It leads us right into wisdom.
Wisdom, okay.
So the almanac is just chock full of proverbs about wisdom from all corners of the globe.
All right, I'm ready for this.
Okay.
What are some of the standout ones?
Well, one that really resonated with me was from Kenya.
Okay.
It says, he who learns teaches.
Okay.
And it just beautifully captures that interconnectedness of learning and sharing knowledge.
Right.
Highlighting the fact that wisdom isn't meant to be hoarded.
Yeah.
But it's meant to be shared and passed on to others.
It makes me think about mentorship.
It does.
And like how important that is.
It's so important.
In like cultivating wisdom.
It's like this cyclical process.
Yeah.
We learn from those who came before us.
Right.
And then we have a responsibility to share that wisdom with those who come after.
Yeah, we're all connected.
We are
in this web of wisdom.
We are all connected.
Yeah.
You'll also find a proverb from India that advises, listen to the sound of the river and you will get wisdom.
I love that.
It's a little more poetic.
Yeah.
But it suggests that wisdom can be found in those unexpected places.
In those unexpected places.
Often outside the realm of traditional learning.
Yes.
Yeah.
Being open to those experiences that might not seem traditionally wise.
Exactly.
But
they hold so much wisdom.
They do.
And then there's a proverb from China.
Okay.
That offers some practical advice on how to actually cultivate wisdom.
Oh, okay. I like it.
It says,
laid on me.
By 3 methods we may learn wisdom. First, by reflection, which is noblest. Second, by imitation, which is easiest. And third, by experience, which is the bitterest.
Wow.
Yeah.
That proverb really
lays it all out there.
It's like
different paths.
The different paths to wisdom. Self-reflection.
Yes.
Learning from others. And then experience.
Which, let's be honest.
Can be
bitter.
Bitter, yeah.
So the pursuit of wisdom.
It's not always easy.
It's not always sunshine and roses. No, it's not.
It takes effort. And the willingness to
learn from your mistakes.
Yeah. But the rewards are
immeasurable.
Yeah. So what does the almanac say about the benefits of wisdom?
Yeah, why is it so valuable?
There's
a beautiful proverb from Senegal that says, wisdom is like a baobab tree.
Yeah.
No one individual can embrace it.
Wow.
Yeah, so it evokes that image of this massive ancient tree with roots that run deep and branches that spread wide, suggesting that wisdom is vast and multifaceted.
It's humbling.
It is.
Like we can strive for it.
Yeah, we can strive for it.
But we can never
fully grasp it.
Yeah. There's always more to learn.
And the almanac emphasizes that this journey of wisdom is best shared. with others.
Yeah.
There's a proverb from Ireland that says, "It is in the shelter of each other that the people live."
Oh, I like that.
It highlights that wisdom isn't just about individual growth,
right,
but about building community and supporting each other.
Like we're all interconnected.
Exactly. We are all interconnected. And our individual wisdom can contribute to the collective good.
We don't have to figure it all out.
We don't.
We can learn from each other.
And that brings us to...
Another
crucial theme. Explored in the Almanac.
Patience. In a world that's...
constantly demanding speed. No. Instant gratification.
Everything now.
The Almanac reminds us of the importance of cultivating patience.
I need to hear this.
Yeah, we all do.
So what can these proverbs teach us about being patient?
Good question.
Is it really that important?
In today's fast-paced world,
yeah,
it feels like it's one of those things that, like...
Easier said than done.
Yeah.
What kind of wisdom do these proverbs offer about actually,
so
cultivating it?
The Almanac kind of dives right into it.
Okay.
With a proverb from Italy that says, "Patience is a bitter plant, but its fruit is sweet." So it acknowledges that patience isn't always easy.
Right. It's not always fun. But the payoff.
The payoff can be...
It prayed to be pretty great.
Good things come to those who wait.
Exactly.
But it's not just about...
But it's not about...
passive wait.
Just sitting back.
Right.
And letting things happen.
It's about,
It's about that active perseverance.
Yeah.
Staying the course, even when things...
tough.
Get tough or take longer than expected.
So it's more about resilience and determination.
It is.
Than just sitting there.
It's not about being passive.
Twiddling your thumbs.
No, it's about taking action.
Okay.
And you'll find a Russian proverb that says,
okay,
pray to God, but keep rowing to shore. I like that.
It's a nice blend of faith and action.
Yeah.
Trusting in
a higher power.
Yeah. But also...
That's also taking responsibility.
Yeah. Putting in the work.
For your own efforts.
Okay. And the Almanac also talks about...
It does.
Patience in our relationships with others.
Absolutely.
Because let's be real.
Oh, yeah.
Relationships can really...
Test your patience.
For
sure. But one of the most rewarding areas to cultivate it.
There's a proverb from Ethiopia that says,
okay,
he who conceals his disease cannot expect to be cured.
Ooh. That's a good one.
I know, right?
It's a reminder that open and honest communication,
it is,
even when it's uncomfortable, is essential for healthy relationships.
And that takes vulnerability.
It does.
And trust.
It does.
To be able to be
to let people in.
Yeah.
This is what's going on.
And to know that they're going to be there for you.
To support you.
Not judge you.
Yeah.
And that support often requires patience.
Right.
We all have our flaws and imperfections.
We do.
And it takes patience to navigate those differences and work through conflicts constructively.
It makes me think about all the times I've been impatient with loved ones, expecting them to just
to change or behave.
Change overnight.
A certain way.
Yeah, we gotta.
Yeah, we have to extend that same grace.
Extend the grace.
And patience to others.
Yeah.
That we hope to receive ourselves. And speaking of extending ourselves.
Okay.
You'll find that the Almanac also explores this powerful connection between patience and personal growth.
Now we're talking.
It suggests that patience is like an essential ingredient in that journey of becoming the best version of yourself.
What insights do these proverbs offer on that path to personal growth?
Okay.
Is it really a matter of patience?
There's a proverb from China that says, "A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step."
I love that one.
It's a classic.
It is.
And it reminds us that even the most ambitious goals can be achieved through consistent small actions over time.
It's not about overnight success.
It's about showing up every day.
It's about consistency.
Putting in the effort.
Yeah.
Even when progress seems slow.
Ugh. Oh, so bad at that.
We all are.
I give up way too easily if I don't see results.
You don't see those results right away.
Right away.
It's like you were missing.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, this isn't working.
That patience.
Yeah.
That willingness to trust the process.
And keep going.
Yeah.
Even when it's hard.
Even when it's challenging.
So the Almanac is stressing the importance of patience and perseverance.
It is.
In the process of personal growth.
It's not about instant transformation.
Right.
It's about that gradual unfolding.
It's a journey.
A journey of self-discovery that takes time and commitment.
Rome wasn't built in a day.
Exactly.
So you have to be patient.
You have to be patient with yourself.
Yeah.
And allow that process to unfold naturally.
Yeah. Do you have any other favorite proverbs about personal growth?
Oh, there's one from Ghana.
Okay.
It says,
hit me with it.
A man does not seek his luck. Luck seeks its man.
Ooh, I like that one.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
It suggests that while luck might play a role, you create your own opportunities through your actions and attitude.
So it's about taking ownership.
It is.
Of our own.
Of your own growth.
Yeah.
Being proactive.
Like you're putting it out there.
You are.
To the universe.
To the universe.
Like, ready?
I'm ready. Let's do this.
I'm ready to grow.
And the universe often responds
to
those who are persistent and patient.
Yeah.
The Almanac encourages us
Yeah.
to embrace challenges as opportunities for growth.
Yeah.
Knowing that even setbacks can teach us valuable lessons.
They can.
And lead us closer to our goals.
It's about having that long-term vision.
It is.
And trusting that even when things don't go as planned, there's a reason we might be able to see.
Yeah, you don't always see it in the moment.
Yeah.
But it's all part of a bigger picture.
Makes you wonder if that applies to, like, creating a better world, too.
Well, the Almanac doesn't shy away from addressing the bigger picture. That idea of building a better world.
Yeah. Can we actually make a difference?
Yeah. And it offers some wisdom from various cultures on how we can contribute to positive change, even in small ways.
What kind of wisdom?
Okay, so there's a proverb from Tanzania that says,
let's hear it.
A single bracelet does not jingle.
Oh, that's a good one.
It's a simple but profound reminder that we can achieve more together than we ever could alone.
We need each other.
We do.
Many hands make light work.
Exactly.
Right.
It's about the power of community, collaboration, collective action.
And those efforts
can start small.
Yeah.
There's a proverb from Indonesia that says, it is better to light a candle than to curse the darkness.
I like that.
It encourages action over complaint.
Yeah.
It's a reminder that we have the power to make a difference.
Instead of just complaining.
Exactly.
Do something.
Do something, even if it seems small in the grand scheme of things.
We don't have to wait.
You don't.
For someone else to fix it.
You can be part of the solution.
Yeah.
Starting with your own actions and choices.
It's about that shift.
It is.
From complaining to contributing.
Exactly.
And the Almanac ends with this really powerful message.
Yeah.
It says, the future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams.
So it's a call to action.
It is a call to action.
An invitation to imagine a better world and then go make it happen.
I love it.
No matter how challenging or impossible it may seem.
It has been
quite a journey.
Such an incredible...
Exploring Proverbs.
Yeah, exploring Proverbs from around the world.
And seeing how they can guide us.
In
the modern world.
It's been inspiring.
It has.
It's been thought-provoking.
It's given us a lot to think about.
Yeah. And I'm walking away with a whole new appreciation for
the power of Proverbs.
Yeah. What about you?
Oh, that's a tough one.
What's the proverb that's resonating with you?
I think the one I'll carry with me is the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is today.
Oh, that's a perfect one.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
It's a reminder that it's never too late to start pursuing your dreams, making a difference.
It's a call to action.
It is. Yeah. We're just planting those seeds of wisdom.
Yeah.
That'll grow for years to come.
All right. So on that note,
we'll
leave you to reflect on your own favorite proverbs.
Yeah. Think about the ones.
And the wisdom.
That have resonated with you.
That you've gained from this deep dive.
Until next time. Will you continue to seek wisdom?
Yes.
Share it generously.
Yes.
And live a life that's true to your values.
And remember, as the Almanac reminds us, the future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams.
Keep dreaming big.
Keep
taking action. And keep believing in the power of wisdom to guide us toward a brighter future.
Beautiful words. Thank you.